welcome to the channel. You see me walking right alongside Flex Dream. We're in Chofu today. This is one place that I literally tell everybody that comes to Japan and are into cars that they really need to stop by one of these Flex dealerships. They're specialists in Landcruisers of every generation, but what they've kind of started doing probably like 10 years ago is restoring these cars, retro, kind of modding them into two-tone paint jobs and doing like face swaps, you know, putting the 70 face on a bunch of different generations of Land Cruisers and creating quite the fashion. These have definitely become kind of a status symbol now in Japan. You buy them ready-made from Flex. You can either see what they've come up with and you know, select what you prefer, or you can spec your own build. If you want some funky colors, I'll show you one here. This is a cool one here from one of the US bases. You can tell when it has the Y plates, like this one here. And you can kind of spec them with you know, funky paint jobs, tinted windows. They do like green or yellow tinted windows. Here's one. And yeah, basically every generation of Land Cruiser gets the treatment, and also Land Cruiser Prados. There's some FJ Cruisers here and there as well. Next door, they do vans. They do the grille and headlight swap on the Hiace. Completely transforms the way that the van looks if you compare it to what it looks like originally. But then yeah, I mean, it's pricey stuff. You know, these are vans that have like 40, this one has 40,000 kilometers, this one has 72,000. And you're looking at well over 4 million yen by the time you take it home. So I guess it's expensive to be fashionable, to kind of stand out from the crowd. But it's so cool to see that there's shops like Flex that kind of cater to this really curious market. And if you didn't know, you know, the Toyota Hiace in Japan is one of the most popular cars because it's used by people with small businesses or reps or, you know, company delivery guys. It's an extremely popular vehicle in Japan and one of the most stolen. This one has been left in its original state with an FRP top. You can pull this off and be convertible. So here we get an idea of pricing. So this is selling for 4.6 million yen. So you always have to add probably like 3, 4, 500,000 yen on top of that when it comes to like prepping the vehicle, registration, and additional costs as they always find a way to throw in there. It's selling for 6 million. So yeah, 6.1 million yen. And for me, especially the 60 series is the one that I love the most. It's just got that kind of very simple, rugged design. I love the kind of built-in fender flares that kind of make it so special and very easily recognizable. And then yeah, you have tons of space in the back. This will be a great family car, a great daily. This is a 4-liter. No pricing on this one, but this one is selling for 4.1. It's about 4.5 million yen by the time you take it home. This silver one, even nicer, going for 5. This slightly lifted one here, going for 4.3, and so on. All the way to this. This is a Land Cruiser from about 7 years ago when they actually relaunched a limited edition number. I think it was in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. So it was basically to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the 70 series Land Cruiser. So this only has 70,000 kilometers. And if you look inside, they actually pretty much kept it as was in the late 80s, early 90s when this came out. I love the murdered out look on this one. Big Toyo tires. Is a Prado. So this has the The chrome hubcaps, matching chrome mirrors. A little bit of a different look, and again it has a 70 series grille and headlight conversion. Yeah, I just can't get enough of these old school grills in the 80s and 90s. Upholstery as well. Yeah, most of them have the upholstery done as well. So leather and some fabric in the middle. Hilux Surf. I notice there's even more stock of Hiaces down here. No square headlight conversions here, just regular Hiaces of different specs. Big X diesel 2-wheel drive. This is a special package, version 4 2-wheel drive, gasoline, another diesel here. So there's a lot of variety when it comes to these vans too. And this is another popular style, the kind of NASCAR look on the Hiaces like this, where you get a lot of these rims that, you know, even manufacturers like Ray's create, especially for this particular fitment of vans. So the Toyota Hiace or the Nissan Caravan, there's a lot of people that will, you know, modify them with kind of like lower trim pieces to the body, side skirts, wheels, and they drop them down and get them to sit nicely. This is the GL Hiace. This is a wide body one. This is the big daddy. You can tell how wide it is. It's again another great example of how the car culture here in Japan just spreads into kind of, you know, branches that you would never imagine, like people doing this kind of stuff on Landcruisers that are usually off-road vehicles, but obviously these are built for city use, kind of a fashionable accessory for daily city commuting and driving, just to stand out a little bit from the crowd and just do things a little bit different from the norm. And because of that, it has turned into a real fashion, and these guys are really coming up with crazier and crazier builds, cooler conversions, and I don't know, you guys tell me what you prefer. What mix and match Landcruiser would you create if you had to come to Flex Dream here in Japan and commission a build? I hope you enjoyed this quick stop by another cool car shop in Japan. We'll be doing a lot more of this kind of type of story, so let me know in the comments below what you thought. Thank you.